Can you give us an indication of the type of feedback you've been getting from the High Hopes program?
Yes. Oh, the feedback has been so encouraging. Parents have just been so overwhelmed, and we have parents that are black and white, rich and poor. We have people in the private health and the public health because there is no support in South Africa, whether you're public or private. Parents are overwhelmed, first of all, that we come to their home and that we are respectful of them. Parents are overwhelmed and thrilled that we train them and educate them to make the decisions. So we never give our opinion. And they are so surprised that we respect them enough to make their own decisions, and that whatever they decide, we support them through. We even had one mommy name her little baby Hope after us because she was just so enthralled by the help we'd given her. We have little letters that we get from parents, and little notes and little emails, and then once the little kiddies graduate out of our program at about 3, 4 and then go to school at like grade R preschool level, we get little photographs every now and then. We get little feedback and little happy birthday cake photographs just to show us that their kids are doing well. And then of course the teachers are giving us great feedback too.
Now, as you mentioned a little earlier in the interview, there is a lot of fundraising that needs to be done. I can imagine that there are significant costs incurred in going out to these families. So how are you raising funds, and how can the public get involved by helping?
Yeah, it's a huge challenge because at the moment in our country there is kind of donor fatigue. We go to companies because the BEE scorecard is a very important part of companies' plans for the CSR, and because we work with children that have got a hearing loss, in addition to the fact that we reflect the demography of the country, it's a huge benefit. We go to trusts and foundations, but I think the biggest challenge I would make to individuals is South Africa is not yet a philanthropic culture as in many other countries. So if one could challenge someone individually, would you be prepared to give us 20 Rand a month? Don't even offer 50. Because sometimes 50 Rand, 100 Rand a month, when things are going tight, you'll stop giving. But 20 Rand a month, 30 Rand a month, you'll never stop giving. And it's those small commitments of individuals that are saying, I will support that child for 30 Rand a month, because those 30 Rands add up to supporting one child for a whole year. And then each individual can feel like they're making a difference without breaking the bank. So that's my biggest challenge. And of course, if anyone out there is wanting to make a donation and get a tax deduction, we always accept donations, and there's always naming rights for various things, various projects we do. But remembering that it's a free service we offer our families, and so it is a huge burden, but a burden we gladly bear because we really believe it's the family's right to have the support in their homes.
If what you've said today really resonates with one of our viewers, where can they go online to get more information about the High Hopes program and even the Centre for Deaf Studies?
The High Hopes website is easy to remember, so it's www.highhopes, but it's in HI. So it's highhopes, hihopes.co.za. A lovely amount of information for you to read. You can see some of our stories, meet some of our little kiddies online, see what parents say, because we've actually got quotes. And there's always a little donate button if anyone's willing to do that, 20 Rand a month. The Centre for Deaf Studies, you access the Wits University website, and you just type in Centre for Deaf Studies or go to the C on the index, and you'll learn all about the Centre for Deaf Studies. You'll see our staff members in action. You'll meet some of our students online. And of course, we've got a Twitter feed, which you'll see on the website, and a Facebook site. So, really we try to use social media just to keep people informed about a rather silent and hidden disability.